Hey Facebook, it's Joanna here from JoannaHunter.com. I am super excited. It's one of my favourite days of the year. So what I thought I'd do is do some energy clearing. I'm just going to share this little bad boy into my groups. So if you're watching this from one of my groups, then what I suggest that you do is that you make sure that you click on the actual post if you're watching it from one of the groups so that you get in. I'm just trying to sort my hair here all over the place. It's feeling a bit creative this morning. So, how are you? What I want to do is do some energy clearing, help you to clear out some blocks. This is the perfect time I can hardly speak, perfect time to clear out energy blocks because the veil between the spirit world and this world is at its absolute thinnest, which is super good because as a sacred creator, we actually create in the spirit world. So when we don't understand that we create in the spirit world, we have to work very hard in the physical world in order to create stuff. So when we're creating stuff in the physical world, it's a lot harder. We can shift energy much faster, much quicker into the, we can shift energy much faster, much quicker in the spirit world. So this is what we're going to do today, is we're going to alchemize your blocks and your energy that you are not too fond of at the moment. So, Angel is saying, I'm totally on to block clearing right now. It is getting really wild. Healing response and all. Awesome. Hello, Isabel. Thank you. Happy Halloween. So, it is Samhain. I'm super excited. So basically what I would love for you guys to do is, if you have any blocks, if you have any energy, you can, if you're not comfortable with sharing the whole block with the group, right, then what I would love for you to do is just to pop in an area that the block is in. So you can say like romance, home, work life, whatever, just pop the block in. Or if you want to tell me, I can actually tailor the clearing to your block. So the first thing that I do is I basically have been able to see energy all my life, and then I started working as a spiritual life coach. And I was able to start seeing when my clients started talking about what was their problems and what were their issues that they were having in life that was preventing them from really living life totally fully, living life, to the fullest and most joyous expression of their humanness in that moment. I started to notice these energy patterns. I started to notice patterns of energy, and I started working with a whole host of what I call my light tools now. Now these tools are a set of powerful spiritual tools that help you to kind of shift and alchemize anything in your life at the moment. So, okay. Thank you, Susie, for sharing your block. We're going to dive into that one. That's a really juicy one because I think everybody is looking to attract in more money. So, what I'm going to do, if you are willing to share your block with me live on here, not only will I tell you where your block originated from, so you can give me feedback, and I'll tune into the energy using my intuition and tell you where I'm feeling that block originating from, okay? So Susie's saying, for some reason I'm not capable of making money right now. It's really frustrating and impacting everything, okay? So as soon as I go into that block, I'm taken to my solar plexus for you, Susie. So what I would love you to do is stones like carnelian would be really great, really soothing for your solar plexus, but I feel really sick. And so as I'm taken into that sick feeling, they're taking me to a story, and they're taking me to a story about making money with ease. It's like it's not allowed. It's not allowed to make money with ease. And I want to relate that story then tracks to your mother energy. So mom has basically instilled a program that says you're not allowed to make money with ease, and then when you go out there to try and make money with ease, guess what? We don't want to disappoint our parents. It's one of our hardwired programs inside our consciousness. We tend to have these really, really hardwired programs. One of my super successful clients that I had, you know, got to a place and she was like, it was like literally watching her bang off the top of the ceiling, and she wondered what the hell was going on. And what the block that we discovered was that she couldn't have more than her dad. She couldn't have more than her dad. So one of the things is, so I hope that resonates with you, Susie. So stay tuned, because we're going to clear the energy. So the energy for me, where I'm hearing where we're not being able to make money, it's around making money with ease. It's around mom instilled this, right? Because mom must have been either a hard worker or somebody who either worked in the home really hard, and hard work was a value that was very highly prized by her, and therefore that's now a program running in your life, which kind of is upsetting your apple cart instead. So we're going to forgive the program, we're going to let go, and we're going to clear it. So Madeline is sharing with us very bravely, very courageously. I am not allowing myself to shine. Okay, I'm not allowing myself to shine. Okay, Madeline, your block is really ready to clear, because immediately I get taken to a younger version of you. You're about 7 or 8, and you're being told that you were too much. You were showing off. You were too much. And you're really being very chastised for this at that age. So this is where your block is originating. This is where you're not allowed to shine, because I can see you all dressed up and kind of wanting to do a show for someone, kind of wanting to shine really, and being told just too much. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go into that energy, Madeline. Remember, that's where I told you to clear. So we're going to go in there, and we're going to show you a method to clear it all out. So hope that resonates. Let me know. So Angel is saying lots of stuck energy around loneliness, difficulty to connect with others, especially locally, and it's impacting my productivity as well. Okay, so let's go into that energy of feeling there. Okay, so where I'm being taken in is, it's your energy is literally like if you can imagine a very still lake and you skip a rock over the top of it and it's going bump 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 bump. So we have got this block, we're rooting this block in several ages of you, right the way back, right the way into, and I feel like the story behind it is I don't fit in. So I have a saying in my business, and it's come from myself having that block of feeling like I don't fit in, and then realize that when you have been born to stand out, you were never meant to fit in. When you've been born to stand out, you were never meant to fit in. The status quo is not for you. You came here to change the status quo. You came in on an indigo ray, which means they're showing me an indigo light, Angel. So it means that you came in on an indigo ray. You came here to change the conversation. You didn't come here to be like everybody else and fit in with everybody else. So that loneliness is coming from trying to fit in, trying to connect, when actually you're here to forge the new. So it's about acceptance, and we're going to show you again to go into that place of acceptance. We don't need forgiveness if we have acceptance. So let's see. Elena is saying my health and my physical energies. Of course, you broke your collarbone there as well. Okay, so let's just tune into that. What I feel is, it's funny that we've got the collarbone, that we know that it's broken, because I feel this entire pressure on my shoulders, and it's carrying those heavy burdens. It's feeling really burdened, and actually the heaviest of your things are your thoughts. So it's again about moving and shifting those thoughts into deeper gratitude to help release it, which will also release and give you a kind of break in a way, which is almost what we were asking for with the collarbone. We were asking for a break, but not one of those. In the physical energy, and that will help to start to restore the physical energy. So we'll go in there and we'll shift things there. Thanks, Trish. So Susie is saying yes, thank you. So I'm hoping that thanks so much, Joanna. It does really resonate. Awesome. Angel is saying you're absolutely spot on. Awesome. A fear of men, scared to reach out to prospective male clients, do any business with them and stay safe, and and closed. Okay, Sarah, so this takes me into a very, very young age. I'm being taken into really 2 or 3 and really almost learning men are not safe at that age. And I feel like that's something definitely kind of worth exploring there. But what I will say is that there is like tendrils that I can see in the energy, and they're going all the way into past life. So we're carrying this one forward. We're carrying a kind of monadic thing through the timelines, through into here and now. So what we want to do is we want to work on releasing that. And thank you so much for sharing it, because what we're going to do is we're going to release it so that you can start to feel more safe, start to feel more in your energy when it comes to, because the minute that we are anywhere feeling uncomfortable, feeling unsafe, not feeling good, it's almost like we're being squeezed out of our human self. Where literally the energy starts to contract and our soul starts to get squeezed out, literally, which is why the feelings of happiness and joy and all that literally disappear. They seem like they dry up, and it's actually the contracted energy of all that we are not entering our energy field, squishing us and squeezing us like a toothpaste tube, and our soul literally is like, get me out of here, and it doesn't feel good. So what we're going to do is we're going to help to ground, root ourselves in a bit more as well. So thank you so much, guys, for sharing your blocks with me. So the first thing that we're going to do is hopefully you can be somewhere where you can just take a few moments to take a couple of cleansing breaths. So bringing in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth, bringing in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. And the first thing that we're going to tell ourselves is, I love and accept myself in my entirety. I love and accept myself in my entirety. I am creating a safe space around myself. So just say that to yourself. I love and accept myself in my entirety, and I'm creating a safe space around myself. Okay, and now what we're going to do is I'm going to use a cosmic ray of, it's an angelic ray. It's called the ray of violet flame, and it's on the violet ray. It's Saint Germain brought it back from Atlantis to humankind, and it's governed also by Archangel Metronome, which is an archangel that I work a lot with. So what we're going to do now is just ask that through time and space, in all dimensions, in all directions, that this block is affecting us through time, space, and all dimensions. We now invoke the violet flame to begin to clear the energy. And I want you just to close your eyes and just imagine that there's like a kind of line of light in front of you, and as far back as your block goes, just imagine it, just see it in your mind's eye, as far back as your block goes, I want you to see that white kind of golden white light energy line, and then I want you to see the whole channel fill with just bright violet energy. So filling it up with the violet flame. And as it's filling up with a violet flame, you might get kind of feelings of like things like popping candy, or things kind of popping, almost like popcorn kernels, and that's literally the blocks literally popping right out of your timeline. So just keep that, seeing that, keep feeling that, and really go into, and now we want to place that, because a lot of you have solar plexus energy. So what I want you to do is to place that bright violet flame into your solar plexus and just clear there. And we're just clearing and deleting any energy that is no longer serving us, any energy that is attached to these blocks through all time, space, and dimensions. And we're just going to clear it out. And anything that is no longer serving us, anything that is preventing us from making the money that we want, feeling the connection that we want, feeling safe in going about our business, anything that is preventing that, we now clear, delete, and uncreate through all time, space, and dimensions, and we transmute that energy with the violet flame. We call upon our angels and our guides to step in and clear that energy. Just allowing that to move through your energy field. And you're going to feel it now, just starting to really, really move through the energy field. And really just boosting the energy and just sending the energy to you. And just feeling, just allow it to feel through your whole energy. You might feel like patches of cold, or patches might heat up on you. Just knowing that's the energy working, that's the energy moving through you. Any icky or sick feelings, that's just the energy coming up to the surface and clearing. So just be feeling, just let it go, just breathe it through. If you're feeling that kind of, I know that a couple of you right now, because I can see you in my energy field here feeling that way. So all I want you to do is just take a deep breath in and lean into that feeling. Don't fear the feeling, don't move away from the feeling. Let's clear this. So we take a deep breath in, exhale out, and lean into the feeling, lean into the feeling. Clear it, clear it, clear it. Expand your energy so that feeling can't even stay in your energy field anymore. And oh, great job, guys. And pop, there it goes. So now we want to just keep clearing that energy, just keep bucking in that violet flame. Imagine that you're now standing under a shower of complete violet energy. It's just coming through the top of your crown, it's going through your entire system and your entire body, just clearing and deleting anything that is blocking your energy at this time and preventing you from living your life in a fuller, more soul and love expression of your humanness. So anything that is preventing you from loving more, opening up more, receiving more, I clear and delete through all time, space, and dimensions. And just clearing that energy through all time, space, and dimensions. Just allowing yourself just to feel lighter and lighter. Allowing your energy field now just to become brighter and brighter. So what we're going to do now, as that violet flame has done its job, we're going to fill any voids that we have created by removing old energy. We're going to fill it with golden white light energy, full of infinite possibilities of the universe, full of positivity, full of energy that is really going to energize us, make us feel really, really good. So we're just filling anywhere in our bodies. So again, what I want you to do is imagine that you're stepping under a shower again, and this time the shower has golden white light energy. So it's energy that is so white in color, so bright in color, so light, just kind of like pure white light with, it goes so white and light that it's kind of got a golden tinge to it. Just allow it to fill your physical body. So filling any areas where you're kind of feeling that that's where the old energy was, and I want you to imagine it. And I know that a couple of you are really resisting this, so what I want you to say is, what would it take for me to fully accept this golden white light energy in? And then just relax and lean into the feeling. So relax and lean into the feeling, relax and lean into the feeling, beginning to clear and just fill that energy completely and utterly. Fill all those spaces up. There you go. Well done. Keep leaning in. Keep leaning in. I know there's one of you that's still resisting. Don't resist. It's okay. Just tell yourself it's safe. Let the barriers down a little bit. It's going to be right okay. When we've held patterns for a long time, sometimes we don't know who we are without the pattern. So if we have the pattern for a really long time, we don't know who we're going to be without the pattern. So we kind of tend to hold on to it a little bit longer. So we're just going to keep putting that golden white light energy, telling ourselves that it's safe, self-soothing ourselves, saying it's okay for us to have this energy. It's okay for us to feel really, really safe at this time to have this energy. So I just want you to feel the energy and just fill yourself up with the golden white light energy. And now I want you to feel and move into a time in your life where you felt really, really grateful. Move into a time in your life when you felt really, really grateful. And I want you just to think about that feeling of deep gratitude. Maybe you absolutely winning at life. It felt really amazing. It felt really, really good. I just want you to go into that feeling, and I want you to expand the feeling. I want you to place the feeling in your heart, and I want you to imagine that your heart is literally radiating out the light of gratitude. So filling your heart with that feeling of gratitude, And this is how we're going to start to activate miracles in your energy field, okay? So we're going to begin to activate some miracles in your energy field, and we're going to need that power of gratitude. And I want you to switch it on, and then I want you to imagine that you have a dial on the gratitude, and I just want you to turn the dial up. So turning it up so that the feeling just keeps radiating out of you, this feeling of total gratitude, like, holy crap, I am winning at life. It feels so amazing. It feels so good. I want you to dial up that feeling of gratitude. I want you to go into that space of all of your blocks are healed, and how good would that feel? How good would it feel to know that the road ahead of you is free and clear? Go into that feeling, celebrate it. Dial it up in your energy field. Start spreading it out into your energy field. So, let me keep going in there. That's brilliant, guys. Just imagine we're creating a massive, massive, massive ripple of powerful gratitude energy. Gratitude is like a magnet to everything that you've ever wanted. So when we dial that feeling of gratitude up, we're sending it out into the universe. We're powerfully magnetizing anything else that we perceive on that frequency. Yeah, boy, that is those clients. Yeah, that is that connection. That is that love. That is that feeling of safety and joy. So that's all on that vibration, and now we're magnetizing it to us. We're becoming like a tuning fork for that frequency, bringing it into us, feeling the energy of it coming to us closer and closer and closer. It's safe for you to receive. It is safe for you to receive. So if you're struggling, you're thinking, oh my God, take a breath. Take a breath. It is safe for you to receive. It is safe for you to receive. Sit in that power. Sit in that energy. You are so powerful beyond measure. And just allow yourself just to sit in that beautiful feeling of gratitude. And if you hold that feeling of gratitude, if you make that your daily practice, just to sit in that visualization of gratitude, placing the gratitude in your heart, dialing it up so that you can see it just radiating out from your heart space, you are going to start to powerfully attract in all that you ever wanted. And that's how we bring in more and more into our energy fields. We clear the muck out first, and then we dial up the energy. So let me know how you're feeling. Let me know what's happening, what's going on in your energy field now. Do you feel lighter and brighter? How do you feel? Were you able to breathe through the energy? Were you able to clear the energy? Let me know. How do you feel in your energy now? Clear it aside. Currently lots of stuck energy are in business and friendships, so hopefully that clearing began to help clear it. Let me know how you feel in your energy fields. Do you feel different? Do you feel lighter? Do you feel calmer? I can tell that the energy is completely calmed down because it's gone from its spiky energy field to calm. That's how I know when an energy is, when a healing is complete. When I've been working with people's energy and their energies are complete, it will just feel, and I get a silence in my ears, which is kind of weird because the noise is still going on outside, but in my head it's like a silence in my ears, and that tells me. So Isabel is saying she's feeling much lighter. Awesome. Angel saying I do feel much lighter. It's pretty impressive. Thank you. Elena is saying I had a migraine, it's moving. And Susie saying yes. I feel that you really, really dial up that gratitude, Susie. Go out, do whatever you need to do to shift into that vibration of gratitude, because that's where all your money and your business and all of your people that want to purchase from you, they're all on that frequency. So really dial that one up. Keep sitting in that feeling. Livingston is saying I am feeling happier. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Isabel says my breathing is feeling better, feel more peaceful. Right, so if you have got issues with breathing and things like that, often what will happen is when we bring in the white light and the body and what's happening really on a physical level is your autonomic nervous system was like a DEFCON 5 going woo, woo, woo. And when we bring in the healing energy, it brings the autonomic nervous system That's the piece of your nervous system that alerts to foreign bodies coming into your physical body, that's going to create the immune response. But when we're in a heightened, agitated state, that system becomes heightened and agitated too. It feels threatened. So what happens is, in that system, to get ready to fight or flight, we breathe much more shallower. And so that's when we're stressed, we're not breathing correctly. So often that's really normal as well for your breathing to feel smoother, lighter, easier. That maybe that weight that was perhaps on your chest is gone a little bit. It's not feeling like something's pushing down on you anymore and causing you to take more shorter, shallower breaths. So deeper breaths is one of the ways that we can also calm down the autonomic nervous system. We can calm it down there. So Sarah is saying, thanks Joanna, electric shivers. We're going through like squeezed toothpaste tube is now open and easier. Lots of laughing. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant. Tears and laughter. So lots of release there. So you can get the giggles, you can, and when I'm really working, often when I'm working in this level with clients and I'm working in the LightWeb, I will find myself just like laughing. Because what will happen is the energy just is so light, so it just bubbles up inside me and it's like whoo. And I love it because that energy is so good for helping you to clear when we're in that state of when we're in a state of laughter. You know, they say laughter is the best medicine, but it is really powerful medicine, because what it tells our you know, if a mountain lion was going to come and eat us, we wouldn't be laughing about it, right? So laughter is a signal to the body that all is well, that everything is at ease, that everything is easy. When we're in states of really feeling like we're, you know, that everything's coming on top of us and we're feeling disconnected and we're feeling really not great, then what happens is it's like our body starts to move into that fight or flight and everything starts to contract in. But unfortunately, when our physical body start to contract in like that, we also start to contract in the amount of energy that we can receive. We receive more energy when we are relaxed. And it's just one of the ways that I know that this universe has been designed for us to be happy. It's literally like a big old permission slip from the universe to have a lot of fun, laugh a lot more, and because everything that you wanted is at those frequencies and vibrations. And often what it is our stories that are holding us back from feeling that connection, feeling that laughter, feeling that lightness, because we're telling very, very heavy stories that impact our energy, squeeze us down, and we need to move into that expansion. So Joanna saying, I love the lipstick. Jo, you look amazing. Thank you so much. I thought, it's so win today. Gotta celebrate. Look at my little diamonds. Loving it. So Desi's saying, I miss the meditation. Hello and blessed soul win. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah. Blessings to you as well. So I was starting to cold but kept telling myself I'm good, I feel better. I was feeling overwhelmed and feeling more relaxed. Awesome. Right. Exactly. And the thing is that when our nervous systems are relaxed, we tend to fight. Our autonomic nervous system then also fights flus, colds, people with bugs coming into our energy, fights them off without us even trying. And our immune systems become stronger. People who exude gratitude will on average live 7 years longer. So that was a Harvard study that they did, and they discovered that people who are very grateful and who have a lot of gratitude in their life live on average 7 years longer. They suffer less colds. If they cut themselves, they heal much faster, on average 2 to 3 days faster than people who harbored a lot of negative thoughts. So really, really interesting stuff. I love teaching about gratitude and how powerful it can be. So thank you so much for coming on and sharing your blocks with me, and just helping me to get in there and clear some of that, because when we clear our energy blocks, there's a bigger picture. There's a bigger picture, and I want to tell you about the bigger picture because it's so important. You might think that you're clearing your energy blocks for you, but let me tell you that you are connected to the oneness. You are connected to the universe. You are connected to all that there is. If I boiled you right down to your base components, I would find energy. Just like there's energy in me, there's energy in you, there's energy in everything. So at that level, everything is energy, and therefore energy is all one, right? And so when you become willing to heal your blocks, when you become willing to shift the energy that makes you feel miserable, you're actually shifting that energy for the collective consciousness. It's not just our consciousness that we shift the energy for our collective consciousness. And that is really, really powerful stuff, because quite often what happens is that we think that it's just all about us. We think we're just, you know, we're so selfish for wanting to shift this energy. But let me tell you, it's the most unselfish thing that you can do. The happier, the brighter, the more ecstatic that you can feel in your human life, that's a gift that you give the rest of the world. Not only do you give that to the people around you, because let's face it, you're just a lot nicer to be around when you're feeling great yourself, but you give it to the whole world. You place it into the collective consciousness. And at the moment, because of the law of duality, the more light that we are able to perceive, we're also able to perceive more darkness. And it's very easy in this time, especially of 2019, to think there is a shit ton of darkness. But that's only if you're perceiving the darkness. Let me tell you that there is a shit ton of light as well. It's equal. It's equal in size, because that's what we came here to experience. We came here to experience the contrast of it all. We are light. That is our truth. That is who we are. There's no getting away from it. We are light. But that's why the shit stuff feels so shit, because we can tell it's not us. It's not who we are. This is not who we are. So what I love to do is just help people to remember that they are the light. But when you do that for yourself, know that you're not doing that for yourself, because you're connected to the collective consciousness. And anything that you're willing and open and available for healing in your physical life right here, right now, you start to become what I call a walking portal. You have that energy of this is possible to heal this. So even on an unconscious, subconscious level, you just walking around, going about your business, just being you, you start opening that possibility up for other people. Then all you need to do is to be in the vicinity of someone else who has a similar block, and they start to think, oh, I don't even know why I think I could clear this block, but I could clear this block because you did the work. So you become this walking portal. How cool is that? It's one of the things that I absolutely love about energy healing and the alchemy of energy and shifting energy. It's one of the things that I'm so excited to be teaching my new LightWeb teachers. So, you know, I've talked about LightWeb before. I know that many of you on this are LightWeb activated. So, and I know that you've talked about that, or you've heard about LightWeb and me talking about LightWeb. Well, the next evolution is here, and I'm about to bring in my teachers for it. So the ladies that have gone through 333 Magic are going to be joining me on a journey very, very soon, where we're going to do 5 months of teacher training to help them. I'm going to teach them all the tricks that I know for healing, for bringing in the light, for activating people into the light web, for expanding consciousness here on planet Earth. I feel like being the best version of you, that is your sacred duty and responsibility, and there's nothing else beyond that. Just by that. Because the way consciousness works, when you start to radiate and radiate above love, so above love, we've got peace, joy, and harmony, and then we go into enlightenment. So these are the levels above love. The minute that we start radiating at those high frequencies, we become high frequency beings, just us being us. We don't have to do anything else. Other people are opened up to the possibility. Their vibration rises just by having us in their energy field. So it's one of the things that I absolutely love teaching. I'm going to be empowering a bunch of new teachers. I'm so excited for that journey, and it's just so exciting, because I know that we're going to heal the world together just by you taking that responsibility of how can I be the best version of myself? How can I feel the best in my beingness? How can I feel the most awesome, radiant version of me? Just by you doing that, you are affecting the collective consciousness and pouring in light. You literally become a conduit of light for the here and the now. And so if you switch on the news, if you switch on or look in newspapers and you think, oh, holy crap, human race, what's happening? That's how you can do your bit. You don't need to march. You don't need to burn your bra. You don't need to do any of those things. All you need to do is focus the energy inward and create yourself as a portal for light. That's it. That's it. That's what I love. That's my message to the world, is to help you all become portals of light, so that the world just becomes brighter and brighter because of our existence, not because of anything else. So keep being you. Have a blessed Samhain today. I am so excited for today. Enjoy. Open up your energy. Today is the energy that we can manifest from the spirit realms with such ease. What is it that you want? What is it that you want? Just simply ask for it today, and then just say, anything that stands in the way of me having this, I now clear and delete. I now clear and delete. And you can just keep repeating that. Anything that prevents me from having this, I just clear and delete. I just clear and delete. You are powerful. You can shift the energy. And as soon as the energy is shifted, the thing is yours. That's it. You are so welcome, guys. Thank you. Speak to you soon. Take care.